So I understand Tamar when in the previous show, and I don't know how much pull she had when it came to editing and stuff like that. But I understand Tamar when she's so quick to be like, why is it always me? Why am I always the problem? Blah, 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 blah. Because she done spent her whole fucking life probably having to defend herself, having to fight for herself. And then only probably got some sense of relief whenever she was a part of the clique. Because you end up being a part of the cliques in some way, shape, or form. You get your time. And that's also part of the abuse. That's that love bombing part. But we see it's different when it's coming from the family and stuff like that. But when you're allowed to be part of the clique, you're laughing, you're having sister time, you feel like, everything's back to normal. Girl, that's just another form of love bombing. Get into it. So I also believe that Tamar is an empath. And I believe that and that's also from seeing her in Braxton Family Values. Just go back and see it with a different set of eyes, okay? There's a scene in season 1 when her and Tracy get into it. And then Tracy stays behind and she tells Tracy, come help me with my closet upstairs. And then she said in the confessional, I didn't really need Tracy to help me. I just want to stay behind because I wanted to connect with Tracy. Tracy opens up about some stresses that she's been having with her son. And Tamar, not being a mother at this time, not understanding what she could be going through as a mother. She just understood what she could be going through as a human being, period. And extended that love and understanding to her sister. If that's not showing you her heart and that she's an empath, I don't know what the fuck will. And I know a lot of people don't like Tamar because I don't really think it's because of the show. I really think it's because she has gone against some of y'all faves, like the Candies and the Toyas and all the faves from Atlanta. I don't really care. I'm a Candy Burrs fan too, but I see Candy, too. And there's some people, Candy's the type of person that if she has not gone through it herself, she can't relate. And there's certain people that are like that. That doesn't mean they're a bad person. It's just that they can't relate emotionally. And she has gone through her trauma at a young age as well. In her different type of trauma at a young age as well. So her emotion and stuff like that, she's just not connected there. So, and I peeped that from watching Housewives and shit like that. When it came to Phaedra, when it came to Drew, when it came to people that she don't really fuck with, she can't see your side of it. It is what it is. So I feel like because she has gone against and just been herself, Tamar, consistently, and been truthful and have gone against y'all faves, that's why y'all don't see it for her. I don't really think it's and the show did help paint, put that foundation of her being the troublemaker. Her sisters did do that, and then everybody else ran with it. So that's my take on that. Not saying that Tamar is a saint. Not saying that Tamar is a saint, because I've seen Tamar and Big Brother. There are times that I'm like, girl, stop. Just quiet. But I just understand. I understand why she is the way she is and why she reacts the way she reacts. And if you love people, some people genuinely, you accept people with their flaws up until what you can. Because in my mind, me and Tamar are like this. In my brain, in here, we're like this, girl. So I understand. But there are times that I be like, hey, Tamar, shut up. You didn't need to say that. You didn't need to say that. You didn't need to do that, girl. Shh. But that comes with time and healing. You know what I'm saying? She still has a lot of raising to do. And if you know, you know. When you have to learn at an older age that my parents really didn't raise me. And my inner child got stuck in there. Now it's time for me to raise myself. So I feel like that's the process that she's going through right now, and it's hard because ain't nobody got a guidebook to raise no kid, not even your own. Imagine raising your goddamn self. So for me, Tawanda in Trina's ear. Tawanda was in Tracy's ears at one point. Tawanda was Tony's assistant. So Tawanda was always that one. They always painted. Wasn't she the responsible one in the title thingy? So to go up against someone like that, that's also sneaky, that's also calculative, that's also like, it is hard. And you get to a point in your life where you give up and you just be like, you know what, fine, I'll be the bad guy. I'll be the bad guy. I'll be that person. You're the scapegoat. I'm here to tell you, Tamar, this, like my views on this. because this is what I had to do. Because I also grew up in that type of mindset where you forgive your sisters no matter what. Those are your sisters. Those are your sisters. Those are your best friends. Those are your God-given best friends. Those are your sisters. That's your blood. That's your family, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Honor thy mother and thy father, even if thy mother and thy father are a piece of shit. You honor them and you respect them and you forgive them. That's a crock of bullshit. I grew up like that too. That's why I kept forgiving my sister and giving her chances and chances and chances. And the bitch ain't never changed and the bitch still ain't never changed. So I had to do this for myself, come to the realization that, okay, I know there's a problem with you. How am I going to stop it? How is it going to stop affecting me? Because now I'm not a masochist. I'm not going to keep putting myself in a situation where I'm the one getting hurt. Because they don't hurt you, bitch. You like this. You think this is funny. Okay? It wasn't until I had my first child, my daughter, and I started to see the mind tricks that she would do on us as children. She was doing it with my daughter. Like if my daughter was like our youngest sister or something, not my child. Like the bitch popped up in my house one day where I paid the rent. Popped up in my house one day talking about I came here to see, so-and-so. And I was like, you didn't call me. You didn't ask me or nothing. She said, I don't need your permission to see my niece. Then she had the nerve to call my dad, our dad, to tell on me because I didn't let the bitch in my house. That's how far it goes if you don't put a button in it. That's how far it went in my life, that my sister thought that she could do that shit when it came to my kid. And it wasn't until I started to see my child was like about 3 years old. I already had my second at that time. My second's born. He was like 6 months old. I was separated from my husband for the first time and going through a lot. And I remember telling her, like, seeing that she would always try to, like she was grooming my daughter. She was trying to, like, low-key have my daughter confide in her and not in me. Rely on her, not rely on your mother. Like some weirdo shit. And then when you start to, read books and view documentaries and people start to talk more and more. But that's why it's important to share your traumas and share your things, because you don't know who you're really helping, who you're enlightening. And listening to other people's stories and shit like that, I realized, okay, this is what happened to me. And this is what's going to happen to my child if I continue to be the kumbaya, I just want everything to be okay. No. I realized that I'm the black sheep for a reason. That's the title that God gave me, and I'm going to wear it proudly. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that I'm Jesus or anything like that, but Jesus didn't have it easy either. And that's for a reason. Okay? That's for a reason. Okay? He done went through it to let you know that you chosen one, you black sheep in your family, you are going to go through the worst. But there is a light at the end of the tunnel. When I tell you I'm going on 3 years without that bitch, that demon in my life, and things have been falling into place. I'm divorcing my husband. Things are falling into place. I told my father, fuck you, respectively and disrespectively, but fuck you. And everything is falling into place. Everything is falling into place. So my only thing is that what I see with Tamar is that she still hasn't gotten to that point where it's okay to know who your people are, but know also where to place them. And Tawanda is that one that you need to place. Tawanda ain't gonna help you get closure. Tawanda ain't gonna help you with your healing. Tawanda don't want you to heal, because you heal, then she falls. You need to remain being the villain and the bad guy. And that's what I see. So in the words of Tamar, family secrets suck. Go view this as a blueprint to do the work for yourself and heal your family. Not to go heal your family literally as in do the work for them. No, that's up to them. You heal your family. You heal you and your inner child. That's your family, baby. And I'm going to leave y'all with that. Bye.